Hi there. I have a challenge for you this morning. I have a mental exercise to share with you. Uh, I want to challenge your mind. On the screen, you see an arrangement of dots, 9 dots. And here's my challenge. Without lifting your pencil, can you draw 4 straight lines in such a way that at least one line goes through each of these 9 dots? Now, again, 4 lines only, and those 4 lines need to cover all 9 dots. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about this. 4 lines, how would you do it? Now, some of you may already have resolved this in the past. It's a pretty familiar puzzle, if you would, or challenge. 4 lines, how would you do it? Now, I can't give you much time because, after all, this is meant to be a short devotional. And so we're just going to move forward. How did you do? You didn't get much time. You might say, hey, Pastor, that's impossible. I can't do it. Can't be done. I need 5 lines at least. Think again. It can be done, but it requires breaking out of your usual way of thinking. You may have to think outside the dot, or should I say outside the box. Did you consider starting your straight lines only on one of the dots, or did you consider the possibility that the straight lines could extend beyond the figure of 9 dots? I mean, try it this way. If you start in the lower left corner, where I started here, and you go up to the upper right corner with 1 line, then you take another line from the upper right corner down beyond the lower right corner to the point where you can go through the 2 dots, as you can see on the screen, up towards the upper line so that you can make the final line go back to where you, to the upper right corner. You cover all the dots. Now, what's the point of this exercise? Well, the point is, the more you learn about God and his ways, the more you will begin to think in ways that other people just can't understand. As you learn more and more about God and accept him as the authority of right and wrong, your thoughts and attitudes will begin to change. When others react one way to a certain situation or temptation, you will act and react in a totally different way. And when others choose wrong, you will be able to choose right because you know some things that they don't understand. If something seems impossible, people think, hey, it can't be done. Let's face it. As humans, we can be pretty limited in our thinking. But just like the dot exercise, we can be trained to go beyond our limitations. And how is that? By thinking like Christ. 1 Corinthians 2 verse 16 tells us, for who can know the Lord's thoughts? Who knows enough to teach him? But he's talking about Christians, about those who are converted, but those who have the Holy Spirit, who have been born again. But we understand these things, for we have the mind of Christ. What an amazing privilege to know the Lord's thoughts. What a gift to have received the mind of Christ. This is just a thought, and I'm Birger Draget, pastor of Three Angels Church here in Wichita, Kansas. My friend, with Christ's limitless thinking, the possibilities are endless. Now, I realize that this can bring challenges to Christians because we may not be understood by people that we hold dear. There may be tensions because we think differently than they do. We see things in a different light, from a different perspective. And so that brings challenges with regard to faithfulness to God. But, God is there. With his endless possibilities, he has solutions to every situation. With Christ, all things are possible. And so trust in him today. Help him take you on that incredible journey of discovering endless possibilities, and go wherever he leads you. And he will also help in your relationships so that you may even there see possibilities that would be a blessing to you and to the people around you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.